Hello, my name is Jacob Rodriguez, and my field of study is engineering. I chose engineering as my major because I'm very interested in the new technology and advancements being made every day in the world. I'm not sure what type of engineer I'd like to study, but engineering in the medical field has always been a big interest of mine, and it's a big part of saving lives. The magazine I wrote for is called CS Engineer Magazine. If you don't know much about engineering, that's okay, because the focus of the magazine is to inform you on new advancements in engineering, and overall it's like a New York Times for engineering. The audience for this magazine is for engineers, people studying engineering, and anyone that just has an interest in engineering. The articles are organized and very appealing to the eye, with great use of pictures to really help the reader understand what the article is talking about. The information in the article is based off current events, and they use a lot of logos and provide facts and statistics. In my writing, How Engineering Affects the Medical Field, I made sure to keep the casual tone, but by always making it very informative so the average reader could easily comprehend and take in information. I didn't add any graphs or pictures to my article because I felt the information could easily be comprehended because the topics were more definition-based and were easy to follow. The purpose I had for my article was to explain the importance of engineering in the medical field, inform advancements and how they help, and educate on the history. Engineering has allowed hospitals to become more efficient in helping their patients and helping to cure diseases. Some advancements I talk about are CRISPR, which is a family of DNA sequences found within the genomes in prokaryotic organisms such as bacteria and archaea. I also talk about recovery times and the effectiveness of vaccines. The research for my topic came from more than qualified sources such as doctors and researchers from many backgrounds, the CDC and SKF. The CDC is the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. It's a federal agency that conducts and supports health promotion, prevention, and preparedness activities in the United States, and with the goal of improving overall public health. SKF is a manufacturing company found in Sweden. They are not the leading in providing medical equipment. I just chose them because I have a friend whose dad works for them, so I could write on a more personal level. But they do have their share of medical engineering by providing new advancements in telescopic pillars and ophthalmic equipment which relate to the eyes and its diseases. My research question is how engineering has affected the medical field, but more importantly, it's focused on how it's gotten better from the past. One focus is recovery times. A good example is a torn ACL, which is a common injury in athletics. In the past, it used to be a career-ending injury, but with current medical advancements, someone with a torn ACL could go back to normal and back to their everyday routine in about 6 months. I also talked about the survival rate of some surgeries. Example is heart surgery. Back in 1966, the mortality rate was 9%, but currently in 2018, the mortality rate is 1%. I also went on to talk about the new advancements in technology, like I mentioned, CRISPR. Overall, medical engineering has advanced so much over the past century and is only trending onwards and upwards. Every single day, science and engineering gets closer and closer to finding cures for cancers and other diseases that cause such grief and strife. The human race has nowhere to go but up, and in the next century has some rather exciting things in store for the medical community. A field of study so broad and so important deserves more attention and deserves money and funding in order to make the world a better place. The world is already a better place than it was even a few decades ago, with inventions such as CRISPR, companies such as SKF making surgery easier and less invasive. Vaccines are blowing crippling disease out of the water, and recovery times are getting shorter. Soon enough, medicine and engineering will do things only dreamed of. The century is still young and has much to offer in the way of medical advancement, and is truly something to rather get excited about. What you can do to help is, as I said, medical research requires funding, so you can donate to many charities that pledge to help with research and funding within hospitals, and every little bit helps. Thank you.